Hello, Hello, what's he doing there? Intruder alert. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so very, very much for joining us tonight, everybody, for the Killers versus the Goo Goo Dolls. Actually, give me 2 seconds. I've realized my big light's not on. That's better. How you all doing tonight? How are you all doing? Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. I'm really looking forward to this. Big fan of the Killers, big fan of the Goo Goo Dolls. Never seen the Goo Goo Dolls in concert, which is travesty. Have seen the Killers though. Saw them last year with my dad. Yeah, great time. Really great time. Big fan. Great songs. So really looking forward to being with you all tonight. Thank you very much, all of you, for being here. I am recording, so if you do have to leave at any point, I will be uploading this to the YouTubes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, thanks for jumping through the extra hoops for this and everything. I know it's a bit awkward because we've got to avoid the trolls, you know, got to work around all the platforms that there are. But yeah, I think I'll get on with playing some music after I say a few hellos to Annalisa. Hello Trish. Hello to Tracy B. Hello to Dorothy. Hello to Jill, the nice and mom. Hello Nancy Taylor. Hello Nikki. Hello Lila. Got me on my knees. Good to see you. Hello Diane. Hello Kelly. Hello to Vicky. Hello Mary Helen. Hello everybody. Thank you so very much for being here tonight. Let's get down to some music. I think this is a very cool set. So I think might be a lot of the V8ers going on tonight. I'm gonna start off with a gorgeous track. This is by the Goo Goo Dolls. This one is called Dizzy.
Beautiful, you always make a scene. You're monochrome, delirious, you're nothing that you see. I'm drowning in your vanity, your laugh is your disease. You're dirty and you're sweet, you're everything to me. Everything you are falls from the sky like a star. Everything you are, whatever you want. Like chicken or machine, don't make you pursue your dreams. Tear down your defenses till there's nothing there but me. You're angry when you're beautiful, your love is such a tease. I'm drowning in your dizzy noise, I wanna feel you scream. Everything you are falls from the sky like a star. Everything you are, whatever you want.
Thank you very much, everybody. Are people that familiar with the Goo Goo Dolls and the Killers? I like it sort of feels like people are in a bit of a divide over these bands. When I've had a bit of a chat with people, but I mean, Dizzy Up the Girl, that's one of the soundtracks to my teenage years. It really is. And even sort of like learning guitar as well. We were like playing Goo Goo Dolls songs when we were young, but we could never figure out what on earth they were doing guitar-wise because they tuned their guitars really, really strange. Had a lot of open tunings and stuff, which gave it that sort of very dreamy feel. Lady Wolverine's in. Hello, Lady Wolverine. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much for the complimente, Kelly. Everyone thinks I'm looking sharp tonight. Well, I figured these songs, it was difficult because they weren't sort of just sort of t-shirt stuff. I mean, the Killers always look very, very sharp when I see them. The Goo Goo Dolls sometimes look sharp, but they sort of like. So I decided to sort of go with that. Yeah, I'll wear a tie, but wear it with a bit of disdain. You know. So yeah, a bit of a look. It was a compromise. A compromise between going sharp dressed Dan and like, yeah, oh, I'll throw it on if I have to. Right. And never tuck your shirt in. Absolutely. Never tuck your shirt in. Very important. Very important. But either way, whether you're a fan, whether you're not a fan of the Goo Goo Dolls or the Killers, I promise you tonight there is nothing. It's all killer, no filler. These are both really, really excellent bands and just fantastic songs. Right. So this next one, great tune. This one is called Somebody Told Me.
Breaking my back just to know your name. 17 tracks and I've had it with this game. Breaking my back just to know your name. But everything close in a place like this. Anything goes, don't blink, you're my best. 'Cause everything close in a place like this. I said if everything close in a place like this. Bring it back down tonight. Never thought I'd let a woman ruin my moonlight. Now somebody told me that you had a boyfriend. You look like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential. Ooh, I got potential. Ready, let's roll to something new. Taking its toll, leaving without you. Everything close in a place like this. I said everything close in a place like this. Bring it back down tonight. Never thought I'd ruin my moonlight. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential. Ooh, I've got potential. Rushing around. Place yourself for me. I said now, baby, please. But I just don't know now. We don't wanna do this show. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had in February of last year. It's not confidential. I got potential. Rushing around. told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend. Did I interfere where you blasted? It's not confidential. I got potential. Rushing around. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend. Did I interfere where you blasted? It's not confidential. I got potential. Rushing around.
Mary Helen says, "I love the Killers. They are an amazing band, and I love this song." Yeah, do you know, I don't think I liked the Killers at first because I was like, because they got too popular too quickly. So I was like, so I dismissed them as this like pop phenomenon, and it was actually, believe it or not, it was my dad. You know, give the D-Dog's dad his day. He he was the one that actually was like, you got to check out the Killers. And I was like, really, the Killers? And he goes, oh, you check out some of their new stuff. So, like some deep cuts in there, some deep cuts. And he weren't wrong. He went wrong. And he made me, I needed to borrow his car. I was having some car problems. Or I didn't trust my car to go on this long journey, right? And my dad goes, here, take this with you. He goes, stick it on. Let me know what you think. And so I borrowed his car, basically. So he was like, the Killers is in the car. Have a listen to it. And I did. And I listened to it about 3 times, I think. Really great songs. Annalisa says, both of them are new for me. Check them out. Annalisa, the album Dizzy Up the Girl. Just wonderful. Most of the songs I'll be playing tonight are off of that album. Kelly says, big fan of the Goo Goo Dolls. Fantastic. Nancy says, I love both bands. Great. Patty says, I have seen the Killers a few times, but there were a lot of other bands, not solo. Interesting. Diane says, I consider the Goo Goo Dolls a local band. That's cool, huh? That's cool. Local boys done very good. Kelly has heard of some of the Killers songs since I watched these live streams, so I remember something. Yeah, great. I mean, I love that people get introduced to new music by me because I get introduced to new music by you lot all the time. Hello, Viv. Good to see you, darling. Yeah, do check him out. I do have a hip dad. He's hip. He's with it. And Lynn says the Killers kind of grew on her. They're a grower. They're a growing band. Right, I'm going to play a song by the Goo Goo Dolls now. This one is called Bulletproof.
you down, and she leaves without a sound. It's like falling backwards into no one's arms. Bullet through my soul, and never let you know. I won't let you fall until you let it go. What are we? What you wanna be? Everything that you wanna be. All I need right in front of me. I've known before. Would you come my way? Or did you burn out till the end? Would you come my way? Should I listen when you call my name? Would you come my way? And did you burn out till the end? Would you come my way? Should I listen when you call my name? Should I listen when you call my name? Should I listen when you call my
Ah, Dot, thank you so very much. That's very, very, very generous, very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the bills. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. I love that song. Dizzy Up the Girl. I don't know. It was just one of those. I don't know, top to bottom, front to back, soup to nuts. Just one of those albums that I don't know, and it's not just because it's not just one of those ones where it's like, well, it was because it was of a time. No, there's genuinely good songs. They endure. You know. Right. This one, I think I might have heard this one a couple of times, but I wanted to play this. I think I might have heard them play this live because I went and saw the Killers with my dad at the O2. God says, love this stupid song. Kelly says, I was raising my kids and working a lot when the Killers came out in 2000 or so. I didn't listen to a lot of music. I understand that. Trust me, Kelly, I get it. A lot of bands pass me by. People are like, where you been? I'm like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. not buying music. What is this Spotify thing you keep talking about? Is it some sort of pimple cream? I saw the Goos at the O2s, Saw the Goose at the O2 Arena with my dad. And I've got a story about my dad. He was not happy with the guy in front of us. And actually, I had a chat with the guy behind me. It was funny. Both of us sort of getting stuck in, just getting into Barney's with people like, don't mess up our time. We're here to watch the Killers, all right? Don't do no mischief. All right. This one is called For Reasons Unknown. I pack my case, I check my face, I look a little bit older, I look a little bit colder. One deep breath, one big step, I move a little bit closer, I move a little bit closer. For reasons unknown, draw my stride, I flew out fly, I know it's destiny's kind. Got the rest of my mind, and my heart, it don't beat the way it used to. In my eyes, you don't see you no more. In my lips, they don't kiss the way they used to. In my eyes, don't recognize you no more. For reasons unknown, for reasons unknown. It was an open chair, you sat on the open chair. I said in destiny's kind, I've got the rest of my mind. In my heart, it don't beat the way it used to. And my eyes don't recognize you no more. With my lips, they don't kiss the way they used to. And my eyes don't recognize you at all. For reasons unknown, for reasons unknown. So now, it don't beat the way it used to. And my eyes don't recognize you no more. And my lips, they don't kiss the way they used to. And my eyes don't recognize you no more. For reasons unknown, for reasons unknown, for reasons unknown, for reasons unknown. Leigh and Mom, thank you so very, very much for the bells. And Diane, thank you so very, very much for the bells. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. What have I got for you now? I have got for you now Broadway. There's a song called Broadway by the Goo Goo Dolls. Now, for a young lad who lives in London town, the concept of Broadway, I always thought was very sort of like, I don't know, it's that glitz and glam sort of thing. And then a lot of people that talk, like I know a lot of bands who've been to Los Angeles and stuff, and they say that they've been to Vegas and all this kind of stuff, and they're like there is the glitz and glam side of it, but there's also like this sort of tragic sort of side of it as well, where like a lot of people go and there's a lot of broken dreams there, like the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and like Broadway. It's sort of this, I don't know, and I just think I think a lot about what it means to sort of be an artist in the world, and it's kind of funny because I never, although I sort of am sort of an artist, I never, it's sort of difficult to sort of quantify myself as an artist, like amongst people that are like, real true artists and stuff. And for whatever reasons, it might be like an imposter syndrome thing or something. But because I've never really sort of seen myself in that sort of world where it's sort of, there you are, totally immersed in it, and it sort of chews them up and in a lot of cases spits them out. And because in what I'm doing, I want to really see like the real good in everything. And like what we've like got going on here is really, really cool. Like it's really, really cool. I get so nervous. I get as nervous about doing these shows as I do about doing, probably in a bit of a different way, because there's so much to think about here. But I get really, really, because I care about it. Like I really care. Like there's always like butterflies and stuff. Like when I played in the park the other day, my dad was there, and he goes, "You're nervous?" I went, "I'm always a bit nervous. Always. He goes, "Well, good. Shows you care." And I'm like, "Yeah, exactly." All right. Well, this is a song about Broadway being dark tonight. Hold on, let's see what's this. So it says, neither theater nor music is an easy job. Neither pay well, so you have to do it because you love it. Spent many years working in theater and loved every minute. Yeah, you see, and I think that's part of the issue, is because we love it and it's a need, people tend to want to take advantage of you. So you've got to have this like other side of your head, which is really annoying. But like when a musician has to start thinking about business, and getting organized and all stuff like that. Oh no. Let me just be free, baby, and do some interpretive dance to this like lovely piece of craziness. That's all we want to do, run around the woods naked, ultimately. But we can't do it. It's stifling my creativity, man. Broadway is dark tonight. Little bit weaker than you used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to time. Cowboy kills the rock star. Friday
forgotten but not gone. You drink it off your mind. You talk about the world like it's someplace that you've been. You see you love to run home, but you know you ain't got one, 'cause you're living in a world that's best forgotten round here. Broadway is dark tonight. A bit weaker than you used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die. You choke down all your anger, forget your only son. You pray to statues when you sober up for fun. Your anger don't impress me. The world slaps in your face. It always rains like hell on the loser's day parade. See, you love to run home, but you know you ain't got one, 'cause you're living in a world you're best forgotten. When you're thinking of a joke, nobody's gonna listen to the one small voice mother's been missing round here. Broadway is dark tonight. No bit weaker than you used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die. But you know you ain't got one, 'cause you're living in a world you're best forgotten. When you're thinking of a joke, nobody's gonna listen to the one small point I know they've been missing round here. Round here, yeah, yeah, yeah. Broadway is dark tonight. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die.
Diane, thank you so very much for the bells. Diane says, love this one. Me too. Patty Patty says, makes me want to watch my Goo Goo Dolls DVD. Do you have a DVD? I like going down. What's the DVD called? Because I love going down like rabbit holes of like shows with these bands and stuff. I did it with Metallica and Guns N' Roses. I did it with Nirvana recently. I found a whole heap of footage of songs I've never seen played for. I mean, God bless YouTube. I just think the imagery in that song is just it's so amazing. It's so sad, you know, see the young man sitting in the old man's bar waiting for his turn to die. Whoa. Who thinks of lines like that? Mary Helen says, I love this song. It's so different to me, but it's a good band. I think I just think they're just good songs. And they're not, what I like about it is that they were totally accessible. Like it's what we call cowboy chords. My mate Darren, he called them cowboy chords. Like, this is the cowboy end of the guitar. So cowboy chords are all like. So a lot of these songs can be played as cowboy songs.
the cowboy chord. Right, I'm gonna play. Patty says it was with their July 4th show. Oh yeah, is that the Buffalo one? Is that the Buffalo one? Am I right in that? Diane keeps telling me when it's all time when it poured down with rain like relentlessly. That looked like a great show. I'm going nuts. I can't remember if I played guitar in this one. I do. I do. I do. I should have made a note on it, but yeah, I do. I couldn't. I had to be very careful with who I paired the Killers up with, and it was in contention. There was 3 bands. There's another. So 1, 2, and then there's another one who's in contention. I won't tell you who it is because I'm going to use them for another special. But yeah, 3 bands. I just have to think about who I'm going to pair this other one with now because I want to do another verse this night with this band. But yeah, but all of them use really great imagery, really great songs. This is one of the Killers' biggest hits, I believe. This song is called When You Were Young. I think it's a cool song, but it's also very sad.
I tell you, for me, I don't know what it is. I probably do know what it is. I don't want to go into it, otherwise I'm gonna get all emotional. But I have to. That's a real think about baseball song for me. Think about anything else apart from the lyrics that you're singing. I don't know. Just really, really, just. And the thing is, I used to just be like, I just used to think it was like just another song in the hit parade. But when you start, I tell you, these specials, learning all these new songs, the amount of respect that I gain for artists that I just not poo-pooed or rubbish or anything like that, but just didn't really consider in many, many ways. It's just shot through the roof. I want to point out, because the admins didn't quite get it. But no disrespect, but I'm just saying this is supposed to be like a. Did people get that this is like a drive-through theater? Like down below, like these are the rooftops of cars, and there's some people down there. So I'm like on a drive-through movie screen, and it's supposed, because I think the Killers had sort of had that on like in one of their videos or something. Oh, Vicky, thank you so very much for the backing tracks, and Annalisa, thank you so very much for the backing tracks. Because I think I've spent more money on this. Yeah, I think I've spent the most money prepping this special than any others, because like I didn't have a lot of the songs that I wanted to do, so I was like just scouring around for some great songs. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Oh, great. Oh, sorry, I totally missed this. Tracy, thank you so very much for. Oh, where am I? Oh, there it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. On the back of a hurricane. Very nice. And Jill, thank you so very much for the bells. There he is. Now he's supposed to come in. Patty says, I will send backing tracks after the show. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Drive-in. Did I say drive-through? I know what a drive-through is. We have those over here. We don't have drive-in. Well, specialized drivers. A drive-in movie theater, not a drive-through movie theater. Drive-in. Like at the drive-in, the band. The Killers started in Las Vegas, and I believe they decided they wanted to be a band at a Travis show. They went and saw Travis. And when I saw them with my dad at the O2 Arena, Travis was supporting them. Isn't that what a mind blower that is? Like if you'd have told them that night, one day Travis is going to support you at one of the biggest venues in the UK and be on tour with you. Mental. Really brilliant. That's probably why they had the playing in the desert and stuff. Right, well, I've got a couple more for you now. Then should we take a short break? I'm trying to make a vow with myself that I'm not gonna like just totally exhaust you all with just monumental lists of like tunes. Because well, not just for my sake, but for your sake as well. So maybe if we'll do these next two, then we'll have a little break, a short break. All right, all right, all right. Well, this is a Google Dolls song, pretty new to me, if I'm honest. But it's a beautiful track, and it's called "Here Is Gone."
Lovely stuff. Lynn Ison, Mom, thank you very, very much for the bells. And Diane, thank you very, very much for... Where is he? Come on, you little frog. Thank you very much for the bells. Right, this next one, confession time. Specials confessions. So, I was in two minds about doing this song, and I actually kind of like it now. I didn't like it. I didn't like it for the longest time. In fact, there was I've had arguments about this song, and now I'm sort of arguing for it. But I do like it because I'm now playing it. But I did have sort of it's the end line. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I think it annoys me because it sounds like something stupid I'd say, and I'm like, how is that like in a top 10 hit, and who let them get away with that? Like that's what kind of boggles my mind, really. But yeah, it's and if I'm being really honest, this was a song. They did this for their encore when me and Dad went and saw them, and we were like, right, no one is leaving in this song. This is going to be the last one. We both don't really like this one. Trust me, I'm going to enjoy playing this. So I'm sort of not selling it very well. But we left during this one to beat the rush because I'd heard that the queue to get back from Iron Maiden like a couple of weeks previous from the O2 took about 4 hours, and I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not risking that at all. So we didn't risk it. We didn't risk that stuff, and we got out. No regrets, because I know what a bad queue is like, and I don't deal well with bad queues. This song is called All These Things That I've Done.
When there's nowhere else to run, is there room for one more song? One more song. If you can hold on, if you can hold on, hold on.
yourself down. Yeah, you're gonna bring yourself down. Yeah, you're gonna bring yourself down. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier.
I got soul, but I'm not
a soldier.
I got soul, but I'm
not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier.
I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier.
Yeah, you know you gotta help me out. Yeah, don't you put me on the back burner. You know you gotta help me out. Yeah, you're gonna bring yourself down. Yeah, you're gonna bring yourself down. Yeah, don't you put me on the back burner. You know you gotta help down. Yeah, you're gonna bring yourself let's go forcing while everyone's lost battles won with all these things that I have done. With all these things that I have done. Hearts. You can hold on if you can hold Great stuff. Great stuff. Right. Really enjoy singing it. I enjoy performing it. Thank you, Tracy. Really appreciate it. Did look like I was having fun. I was having fun. Paige says, makes me want to see the Killers again. Do it. I think, while you can see the bands that you love, go and see them. Especially if they're in their prime. Right, let's have a little break. What's the time now? So 34, shall we say, is 1:45 okay? Back at 1:45, is that enough time? Is that too long? 10 and a half minutes, is that all right? 10 and a half minutes, go make yourself a brew, go make your, I don't know, bed, I don't know. go grab yourself a tea cake and a scrumpet, I don't know, something. Let's say 1:45. 1:45 on dot. Don't you be late. I'll see you momentarily.